Every time my husband cheated on me, I received $500,000 as compensation. I gladly accepted it, and once I'd saved enough, I promptly packed my bags and left. By the time he found me, I had already become a teacher. Alexander looked at me with disdain. Stop fooling around. What could you possibly teach them? I casually made up an answer. Of course, I'll use my personal experience to teach girls how to find rich, generous husbands who are rarely home. He completely lost it, his eyes turning red as he questioned me. Lily, am I just a teaching tool to you? Of course not, I replied. At best, you're a failed case study, because you always come home. 1. After being with Alexander for 3 years, I had achieved several of my financial goals. I successfully transformed from a poor college student to a young wealthy woman. It wasn't because he loved me so much. It was because every time he cheated, he would transfer $500,000 to me. One can't reject money just for the sake of dignity, right? So I diligently played the role of a love-struck girlfriend by his side. Many people in our social circle laughed at me. They thought that even if I caught Alexander in bed with another woman, I would turn a blind eye and continue to stay with him. I wholeheartedly agreed. If they knew that the price of being the most cheated on person was getting several $1,000,000, they would surely think I was lucky. Compared to all that money, being cheated on was just water under the bridge. However, this time was different. I received $1,000,000 at once. I was a bit conflicted. Unlike most cheating men, Alexander came to see me very frequently. He also had high demands. Although we always used protection and had regular checkups, I still couldn't help but worry. Deep down, I found him somewhat disgusting. A man shared by so many women, I couldn't bear to think how dirty he might be. Looking at the transfer notification on my phone, I was torn. On one side was a job with an astronomical salary but the constant risk of disease. On the other was a free life without any more payouts. My eyelid twitched suddenly. I seemed to see a future version of myself, infected with a dirty disease, my body oozing with pus. One can't risk their life just for money, right? Besides, I was already a young wealthy woman with millions in my account. I could easily do what Alexander did, keep a few young lovers, turn the tables, and be the boss myself. As for work, I'd figure something out. My life was more important, so I decided I would leave him. I had made up my mind to leave, but I couldn't depart just yet. First, I hadn't received my diploma yet. Second, I planned to sell the jewelry and bags Alexander had given me. Each gift was compensation for emotional damage. If I couldn't take them with me, I would be truly restless. The gifts filled an entire display cabinet, and I didn't know where to start. While I was lost in thought, Jessica sent me a video clip. She had been secretly in love with Alexander for years but never expected me to snatch him away, so she had always disliked me. The video was dimly lit, clearly taken in a private room. Alexander sat in the middle of a group, with a girl in a white dress next to him. Her features were very similar to mine. However, her eyebrows and eyes were gentle, with downturned corners, making her look lovable. My eyes, on the other hand, were slightly upturned at the corners, sharp and aloof. They were playing a game, and the bottle on the table pointed at the girl next to Alexander. The punishment was to kiss someone of the opposite sex at the table. Everyone started teasing them. The girl giggled and hid in Alexander's arms. Sophia is shy. Don't force her, he said, clearly protective. Come on, Alex, don't be a spoilsport, someone said. The next second, Alexander cupped the girl's face and gently kissed her. The video ended there. Jessica sent another message. Lily, Sophia is Alexander's true love. You can't compete with her. You should break up with Alexander while you can. After a while, she awkwardly added, I'm not warning you out of kindness. It's just that I despise Sophia more than I dislike you. I couldn't help but be curious. Who exactly is this Sophia? She quickly